What's up, my people? I hope you're all doing good. In this video, we're going to be talking about the things that I did to build my dream body before age 17. Obviously, I'm 17 right now. I'm not really going to be talking about the basics. We all already know we got to get the diet on point. We got to get the sleep on point. We got to basically get the training right, intensity right, and everything. And obviously, the things that are the basics, I've talked about them already on a video already, so go check that out. You need to get yourself in the gym. I'm guessing your goals are similar to mine. Maximum muscle, basically build muscle, reduce body fat, things like that. So to do that, best thing to do is to go to a gym. Now, there are other options. There are options like calisthenics, bodyweight training, stuff like that, or even CrossFit. You don't have to do weight training at the gym, but getting yourself to the gym gives you access to all these machines, all these weights, all these things you can do that are really gonna expedite the process of building muscle. Like I said, you still can do it at home, but when I first started, August 2019, yeah, there were everyday workouts, there were home workouts, there were like push-ups, you know, those diamond push-ups, incline push-ups, decline push-ups, things like that. What I recommend is make sure you get yourself in an actual gym, in an environment where everyone's trying to build muscle. It's not the only thing you can do, but it's gonna help for sure. So the second step is you need to get yourself on a program. What do I mean by that? So a program is just, it's like a timetable basically of what you want to do on each day. Let's say, for example, like, oh shit, I've got to go to the gym today. Now you're like, oh, do I want to go gym? What am I even going to do at the gym? You get to the gym, you're like, what am I doing? What exercises do I have to do? What do I have to do? If you get yourself on a program, now you know, okay, today, even if you don't want to go, you know that's what you have to do. The moment you step into the gym, what exercise you're doing. I'm doing leg press, I'm doing RDLs, so you know what you're doing. You're gonna make yourself more likely, basically, to learn how to balance intensity with recovery. Basically, you need to not overdo your intensity, so don't train every single day of the week. Don't train till failure. Don't do basically overwork your body for no reason. Don't do the most on intensity, but also don't do the least. So don't go to the gym, one exercise on legs and call it a day, and that's it for your week. That's all your volume you've done for legs that week. What I found is the best for beginners, even more to the intermediate side, 1 to 2 reps works really well. That's 1 to 2 reps away from failure, so that would be RPE 8. It's gonna allow you to have enough energy to continue through your entire workout. Make sure you're getting yourself enough time to rest. Yeah, you can work hard 6 days a week, but if you're not giving yourself recovery, if you're not sleeping more than 7, 8, 9 hours, I'd recommend even 9 close to 10 hours, you're not really gonna be making that good progress. You're training every single day and you're not even giving yourself one rest day in between. Really not likely, especially if you're doing chest on one day, back on the other day. Your muscles really most likely haven't fully recovered, so when you get back to that session, you're going to feel weaker and it's not actually going to get you the progress. And obviously what we want to do, you need to make everything efficient and optimized. So like I said, your intensity basically high enough where you can maintain it for long periods of time, but then again also your recovery is on point. Progressive overload, you're going to need that. I've already talked about this on my previous video, but I'm talking about it again because we need to know progressive overload is increasing how much sets, reps you do on an exercise week over week. As time goes on, you're getting stronger, and this doesn't mean you're getting stronger in terms of weight. It means you can do that same amount of weight in reps, but maybe with less period of rest in between. Make sure each week you're getting stronger. It doesn't have to mean you add 10 kg on bench press every week, but at least make sure you're getting one more rep. If you did, for example, maybe 80 kg for 5 reps, sure next week you're getting it for 6 reps. Track everything. So this is similar basically to what I said before, where you get yourself on a program, but what I mean by track everything is get yourself an app. I use the Gymshark training app. You can track how many sets, how many reps, how much weight you're doing on each exercise basically. A year into it, I was actually quite deep into it. I've only done this recently where I started to actually track how much I do. Bench, let's say I do 8 reps and that's for 4 sets. Next week I'll be like, how much did I do on bench? Yeah, I probably remember that I did 8 reps on the first set, but am I really gonna remember 3 weeks from then how many reps I did on my 3rd set of bench? Until very recently, my progress has skyrocketed. The amount of progress I've done since I've started to track everything, because the progressive overload is consistent. At the start, you have to prioritize your form. I see beginners just don't really get that form right. Let's say you've been training bench press, and I keep on saying bench press a lot, it's my favorite exercise. Let's say you're bench pressing 8 reps and you're doing that for 4 sets. Make sure the form is consistent. Don't go on to your top set and then just mess up all the form just to make sure you get those 2 extra reps in. No, don't do that. It doesn't matter if it's taking you time basically to increase that weight. As long as the form is right and you've got that progressive overload, those are the key things. Those are the fundamentals. Make sure you're patient. Make sure you're patient with yourself. Listen, this thing, I learned this very late, man. I told myself, cool, give me a year. By next summer, I started in the summer, so I said by next summer I'll be looking good. Walking out of the beach, you know, like when you step out of the beach, looking good with all the muscle. By next year, yeah, I had some muscle, but it wasn't like you see me and you're like, you notice it. By 2nd year, it was like, oh wow, he's got a pretty good physique. But you wouldn't instantly think, yeah, this guy goes gym. He's got so much muscle. 3rd year on, and yeah, now I'm getting to the point where people are like, okay, like this guy's got muscle. Like if I take my shirt off, they're like, shit, fair enough. But this has taken 3 years. And even with like clothes like this, most people can't tell. Most people probably think I'm average until obviously I take it off. But you don't want to see me take it off. Gotta keep it quite short, but I hope this added value. I say take out some paper. Doesn't matter where you're writing it, even if it's keyboard, just write it down. Make sure you write all these things down that I've talked about and actually find a way to implement them into your life, into your routine. And trust me now when I say this, the amount of progress you're gonna make is crazy. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.